I, like many others, want to develop my own games, and I have no idea where to begin. I decided that since the first thing you notice with a video game is graphics, that it only made logical sense to begin with learning how to model my own graphics, create my own graphics. I'm not interested in 2D stuff personally, so I went straight for 3D. I have no artistic background whatsoever. The last time I did anything art related was all the way back in high school. Uh, and so I decided to pick up Blender. I'm not going to pay for 3ds Max or anything of that sort if I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do it. So I also began where most people begin, with video tutorials on YouTube. And probably the first one that everyone starts with is the donut tutorial from Blender Guru. I don't know what happened or what I did wrong. Probably just a lack of motivation, but I didn't finish it. Here on screen is the photo of said donut. I can't find the file. It's probably not even on my computer anymore. But here is my first attempt at it. Behold its glory. As you can see, I barely made it into the tutorial, and I kind of gave up on Blender. I kind of gave up on the idea. Figured I'll just play around with other people's assets. That sounds really, really bad. But I'll just use pre-made assets, and I'll try to make my things out of that. Maybe I'll come back to this later. So Blender 4.0 drops, and Blender Guru drops his 4.0 series for the donut tutorials. And I figured, these tutorials are coming out right now. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to teach myself Blender again. And it didn't work, to the point where I don't even have screenshots. I don't know where they went. I don't know where the file's at. Probably gone again. I don't know what it was about these donut tutorials, but it wasn't clicking. And it seems like everyone online was super successful with these tutorials. I thought there was something wrong with me. And for some reason, instead of giving up again or trying again or something or whatever with the same tutorial, I decided to purchase courses on Udemy. I figured that if there was some sort of financial pressure behind it, that I would feel obligated to complete the course. And it worked. I don't know if it was the money. It was probably 50% the money. But the other part of it was, at the time and kind of still to this day, I have a pretty bad TikTok brain. I was even employed at TikTok at one point, so I had to watch this content way more than the average person. My attention span is destroyed. And with that, I kind of needed immediate results. And with the donut tutorials, I wasn't really getting that. I know there was a grander kind of thing coming together at the end of the day, but building this donut slowly out really just was taking too long for me. I was just impatient, just putting it out there. And with this tutorial series, I got things like little lighthouse island vistas and 3D dungeon environments where I gotta have like an immediate kind of visualization, immediate results, where I didn't have to worry about certain types of rendering techniques and da-da-da-da-da. It was just the kind of immediate gratification of, here's this scene, it's right in front of you, and it works. And that worked really well for me. I started creating some cool stuff on my own, got stuck, picked up the course again, finished it. Now I have over 100 hours in Blender, and what do I have to show for it? Admittedly, not much. But slowly and steadily, I kind of began learning how to use Blender as a tool. I just kind of have to learn how to animate, texture, weight paint, and basically everything else. But I have my foot in the door, and for me, that is worthy of gloating over. I mean, look at this guy. He's cute. And I decided that I was going to add bones to him so I could animate him. And he's destroying my PC. He's straight nuking it. It's terrible. I don't know how I managed to cram this many triangles in this little guy. Not game ready. That is for certain. Tutorials in the description. Great tutorial. I don't know what I did. I just somehow managed to utterly destroy this thing to the point now where even if I delete the bones, the frame rate still tanks if I move him. I don't know what happened. I don't know how to fix it. I'm just going to move on from him. It's okay. But I just wanted to make this quick video and just say that don't give up. Also, don't do what I did. If something's not working for you, find something else, whether that's different tutorials, maybe get a teacher, mentor, talk to people in the community. There's plenty of people that are trying to learn the same thing as you at the same time or have been through that kind of process. But yeah, just seek help, find it different areas. Don't give up for 2 years and then come back and try to learn it again. It was stupid, but here I am. I've made some progress in it. Hopefully that gives a little bit of motivation to some people out there. And I'm going to continue uploading. I kind of want to display my progress, whether that's with 3D modeling or potentially my first game project where I don't have a tutorial to kind of guide me through it, or at least I'm not like relying on a tutorial as the crutch for the entire game itself. Yeah, that's kind of where I want to go, and I have nothing else to say. So have a good day.